Hey, this is Mark Frisbee, 817 Gray Street. Not much. Hey, I just realized today was Thursday, and I got the information how you guys work for and everything in. Normally, I mow on Thursday evenings, so but I just want to let you know in case anybody comes by that I've already mowed and everything. So I just realized, the last guy I talked to, he told me how your system works, and when the days you go out and do all that stuff. And I realized it doesn't fall within my normal schedule like the rest of the neighborhood. They mow on Friday, Saturdays, or Sundays. And so come Thursday, their grass isn't too bad, but when I mow Thursday evening, you've already been by,
Right.
So,
if they come by and it's already been cut, then
yeah.
they just put already cut and nothing happens.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to let you know and document because I realized that, I'm mowing the same exact schedule everybody else is, but I'm out of sync with everybody. And you're scheduled for kind of inspecting the neighborhood. So by the time you come by on Thursday afternoon, my grass has been growing for a whole week, and you guys don't come by on Sunday and look at people's property that they mow on Sundays, because you're not on work, And so, but if you did, their grass would be same height, but since you guys don't work weekends and you do everything on Wednesday, Thursday, then that leaves me with 7 days of tall grass. I'm mowing the same exact schedule everybody else, but I'm just not in sync with the neighborhood.
Right. I understand.
So anyway, I'm just learning the system because, I'm not trying to be a problem, but at the same time, I got to fit within your system in my life too. Because, I'm not here on weekends and stuff like that, and I'm gone. I'll be, all over. So usually I get back Tuesday, Wednesday, and then that usually gives me a day to kick back, and then usually Thursday evening, I mow.
Right.
But by that time it's too late because your guys' process is, already turned in for 1 week.
Right.
So anyway, I just thought I'd give you a heads up, and I did.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I am working with the district attorney, Stephanie, with her because, like I said, I've been an advocate in this, and, because the Fourth Amendment right and your 14th Amendment right, in this country, you're innocent until proven guilty, and code enforcement and police chiefs don't get to be judged, so it violates your 14th Amendment for equal, right to due process. So, yeah, I mean, even though you're completely guilty.
What would the Fourth Amendment be?
Fourth Amendment is illegal search or seizure. So the moment you step foot on the property. Huh?
I know that.
Oh, okay.
I know what the Fourth Amendment is, but how is it violated?
Well, because you have to have like a legal document to enter a federally protected dwelling. And so every home in America is an actual federally protected dwelling under civil rights. So though you're in the city, and you're in city property, every home is protected as a federal protected dwelling, meaning you're entitled to all your constitutional rights, and no city or state or ordinances can write laws to violate your federally protected dwelling.
Right.
So in order to step foot on the property, you have to have the right to due process. You have to have a judge, an order, or you have to be able to prove welfare, safety, and health, okay? So,
Well, you understand the city ordinance states that I can go in anybody's backyard to randomly inspect for cleanliness and any code violations.
Sure. And that's why I'm working with the city attorney. So, you're entitled to inspect. Yeah, you're entitled to come on. But the moment you cut grass or take action without a court permission to take action, then that's where the violation comes. So yeah. Inspecting, looking, probable cause, and all that other stuff is completely fine. But the moment that a
That
police...
would be like me pulling you over for expired license plate and giving you a ticket. It's the same thing.
Yeah, because...
It's a violation.
Right.
It's not a thing against your Fourth Amendment.
No.
We can't enter... You understand the Fourth Amendment? So
well, here's...
in your home.
Right. Here's the thing. Yeah, go ahead.
If you're in your home, you
Yep.
have the right to privacy.
Right.
If you're outside,
yeah.
you don't have a right to privacy.
Right, exactly. But...
So...
Yep. No, I totally understand. Yeah, I've already fought this thing. And you're right. As long as I do not have a barrier or a marking defining my right to privacy. So in Colorado, what I did was I actually put up a little fence that said private property right in my front yard. And when they showed up, I said, that fence ain't stopping you, come on over it. But the second I define my personal space, then the game's over. Because now you actually are notified that I have made known clear my place. And I won in court. I mean, I've already beat this, you know. So, but yeah, if there's no signs and there's no probable cause and there's no.
There's no sign, we can't do nothing.
Yeah.
We can't do anything.
Right.
We have to give them our own trespass before we can do something.
Sure. Sure. So I'm what I'm trying to get at is not any of that. My thing is the fact that when you actually take action, you know, to mow or just send mowers out, that would be like, you know, being found guilty, you know, they even figured out that even drunk drivers, the moment that they were suspending their driver's license before they went to court, was actually impugning damages before they were found guilty. So now what states have done is they've actually given you what's called a red license until after you go to court. Then when you're found guilty, then that becomes your charge, because they can't just impugn a damage upon you before you actually have had your day in court, because that's violating your 14th Amendment. So, you know, there.
If we find out that you're driving drunk, which that's.
Oh no, that's a crime. That's an act. Yeah.
But that's why they have field sobriety.
Yeah.
And then they have a portable breath test, and they also have an oximeter. So by that time, yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Suspend driver's license.
Well, but what happens is but the guy gets his day in court. So when he gets his day in court, and most people with good attorneys and money can beat a lot of these things, even with all your evidence. So, but the point I'm making is, in this country, you have a right to due process. So even if you're guilty, you still have a court to appeal against even the guilty plea, or even the guilty.
Okay, so you know.
So this is what I'm working with the state attorney or the city attorney with.
Well, so in city ordinance.
Yep.
You have 10 days. No, actually, city ordinance, I can write a ticket on a violation every day.
Yeah, write a ticket. That's perfectly fine. So the ticket says you must appear against a ticket, just like a ticket for speeding, just like a ticket. Well, of course, driving is not a privilege, first of all.
Grass doesn't go to court. You don't get a ticket for it. You have 10 days to fix it.
Right.
Fix it in 10 days.
Right. So just think about what you just said. Grass doesn't go to court. So in this country, a police chief can say, "You're guilty. Grass does not go to court."
Hey, but that's city ordinance. That's not us. We're just enforcing
right.
city ordinance.
That's
you have to take that up.
right.
Until it changes, I can't do that.
Right. No. That's why I told you I'm not dealing with you. I'm actually talking to Stephanie at the city, because when you, as a law enforcement person, sworn to uphold the Constitution, you just make the statement: grass does not go to court. Oh. Okay, so I am guilty without an appeal, without a due process, without anything. To who?
There's an appeal process.
No, but not to a court. No court, because a city hall is biased in everything they do. A court is a mutual standing to file an appeal for your peers. That's the appeal process.
If you look in the city ordinance, you can appeal something.
Yeah, but it's not, and that's why I'm dealing with Stephanie. I mean, think about it. If somebody writes a city ordinances, then you have to go back and appeal it to the very one that wrote the appeal or wrote the process. How that's real guilty? I mean, that's real innocent. Oh, I mean, wait a second, that's real due process. So where's my peers? Where's my discovery? So where's my due process? Where's my? Oh, you're going to put all that in a city hall complaint? You're going to put all that in a city hall? Appeal? No, there's no due process in City Hall, you know? So that's the whole point. That's why I'm working with Stephanie, because.
Good luck.
Oh, no, I've already beat this in Colorado. My case was I've been on Rush Limbaugh, I've been on, they versed my case, David versus Goliath, and before it was over, of course you win, because it's a right to due process is a very well proven thing.
Well,